reasons am I a vegetarian. I don't like little animals being hurt really, but I'm a bit of a rubbish vegetarian because you just have to wave a bacon sarnie and brown sauce near me and I start to salivate, and I have been known to fall off the wagon on occasion. But for the most part, I don't like cooking meat actually. I don't like the feel of it. It feels a bit weird and wrong. But I can't be a hypocrite because I do wear leather, and probably about, you know, every 3 or 4 months I do have a bit of meat, but only if I'm really in the mood for it, but very seldom. Andrew doesn't eat meat at all, so we don't cook meat. We tend to cook fish or veggie food. Have I ever been sectioned under the Mental Health Act? I don't know, Arstan, there's not to my knowledge, but there's still time. What about Mexico? I'd love to go to Mexico properly. I like Palo Nutini, yeah, he's really nice as a person actually. I've met him a few times, he's a sweetheart. Okay, I will start on my agony aunt page, alright. I love Randy Newman, my god I love him, he's a genius. I will thank Jeremy Vine next time I see him. Fish do have feelings, you're right. I've never seen a single episode of Lost, not one. But Andrew and I are slightly obsessed with Curb Your Enthusiasm and Dexter watches, but we're up to date completely. So Andrew's seen Lost, the first series. I've never seen it, so he's willing to sit through the first series with me, and I'm going to start watching Lost. Lenka, I do know that song. Maybe I'll check it out. I'll be dancing in the background. Yeah, you'll be waiting a long time. I love Ricky Lee Jones. She's awesome. In fact, the other night I had a dream about that song, Skeleton. Such a beautiful song. If I had a chat show, what would I call it? The Nerina Pallot show. I do like Jewel actually. Who Will Save Your Soul? I used to sing that with my kid sister all the time. We were nuts about that song. Pirates is amazing. That album is amazing. Lots of people overlook it because they tend to go for the first album. There's also an album, a live album called Girl at a Volcano, which is extraordinary. And if you really like Ricky Jones, can I please recommend a DVD called Naked Songs, which is just, it's heartbreaking. She does acoustic versions of a lot of her very famous songs, and she tells the stories about her life and what inspired them. And I watched it when I was about 19 and it had a really profound effect on me. I really love it. The song in the background is Sat in Your Lap by Kate Bush, which is off The Dreaming.
I think you should do a Kate Bush cover actually.
Which is awesome. I should do a Kate Bush.
Maybe you could do this.
I have heard of the Whitlows. In fact, I know somebody who's loosely related to him, a guy called Paul Vallon, who was in the band that they will. Might even have been in the Whitlows. Where's he gone? I have heard of him then. Yeah, maybe I should do Kate Bush next week.
Maybe this.
I could do this. I know The Sensual World, my favourite album. There's a million things I could do. I tend to put my left shoe on first, I think. Oh, everybody wants Sat in Your Lap. Okay, alright. Do you take That's Patience? I could do that. Yeah, that would be funny. Man with the child in his eyes. Oh, yeah. I hear him before he goes to sleep, before I focus on the day that's been. I do know it. I might do that actually. I really like that song. I have been to Devon many times. I love it. A woman, yeah. This woman's work's amazing as well. Kids, I've got 5 minutes left on my computer, and
I think you should end with a song because the signal seems good. Is everyone getting good signal now?
Is everybody getting good signal now? Woo! Someone being hurt. Hello, El Salvador. A Sparks song. I love Sparks. Alan, is your dad called Donald? Have I imagined that? Alan Smith, UK? Yes. Hello, Donald. I remember now, because I met your dad at home first, I think, with your mum. Alright, Donald, you've got excellent taste. This town ain't big enough for both of us, I could do. Or did Sparks do No More I Love Yous? Oh no, that was A Love Speaks. Sapphire Codling was horrible. Your dad's Gordon. Okay. For some reason I knew it was a very Scottish male name and I couldn't remember what it was. Favourite Steely Dan album is Asia, I think. Do you want like Smelly Cat? Smelly Cat used to do a duet with Dappy.
He was in the studio the other day.
Oh yeah, from N-Dubs. Yeah. No, never. It's never going to happen.
They were smoking way too much skank.
It's 22, 23. It's time for us to all go to bed and say goodnight. So.
Not one more song?
No, because I'm going to do things for next week. I love you all. Thank you for persevering with the terrible stream. Hilariously, can you see Audrey? If I move, look.
Still can't see her, you have to move out of the way. Oh, she's asleep. I think you bored her.
She's been asleep. She's been asleep the whole time.
And everything's perfect with the feed. Damn you, Stream.
Audrey's been asleep the whole time. And, can we have something that you could probably use? That's a really good idea, Misty. Okay, we will email you. I will do your idents. God, I've been saying that for like a year. The dog's not dead, Mark, I promise you. I didn't sit on the dog. Thank you so much for watching this week. I know it's been bumpy and up and down for everybody.
Can I leave the stream open and just DJ to everybody for an hour?
Yeah.
Alright.
Why do you want to do that?
I don't know.
You don't really want to do
I do.
that. Andrew wants to DJ.
I enjoy playing music.
I really enjoy doing this every week. Next week we will have a special guest, who some of you may know already from coming to some shows and what have you. I'd like to welcome everybody who's come in this week from Brazil, because I know I picked up some lovely followers from Brazil on Twitter through my friends Sandy and Junior and Lucas. For those of you in the UK, Sandy, who you saw last week, and her brother Junior are big superstars in Brazil, and because of the fact that in England we never listen to anything unless it's in English, people aren't really aware of her music, but it's amazing. She's made a phenomenal album that I think everybody in Brazil is going to be really excited to hear. And she's also good friends of ours. They're really wonderful people. So it's really lovely, but it was a bit of a shock because we didn't really know, we didn't really realise, because they're just our friends. We weren't really prepared for the sudden retweeting of the video of us all together. It was quite a shock, I have to say, but a nice shock, and people were very supportive. So if you've come through and you're watching and you joined up because of Sandy and because you're Brazilian, hello, welcome, and Vindo, and thank you for your support. Have a wonderful week. Next week we're going to try and now resolve any problems, think of ways we can maybe back up, and we'll put some bits on YouTube, so if you missed proper music takes, it's there. And when the steam pauses, you take some very long breaths. I take very long breaths, apparently. Jill and Kate, and then... I've got no idea what that was. Right. Good night. Thank you. God bless. Good night, Ustream. I will see you next week. Adios, amigos. Bye.